So what is going on with silver? The market is sending some really wild, contradictory signals. One week, you've got a top bank like JP Morgan predicting this absolutely historic surge. Their number, a potential average of $81 an ounce in 2026. Wow. But then, just like that, the price can crash violently. We're talking huge, sudden drops. So, is this just normal market chaos, or is it part of a calculated game? Let's dig in. For years, silver was kind of seen as gold's sidekick, the Robin to gold's Batman. But that whole dynamic, it's shifting fast. In fact, the gold to silver ratio hit a recent extreme. And a huge reason why is that unlike gold, about 60% of silver demand is industrial. Plus, its supply is inelastic. You can't just quickly mine more when demand suddenly spikes. You put that all together, and you've got the perfect recipe for some explosive price moves. Okay, so if the fundamentals are so strong, then what's with these terrifying, brutal crashes? Well, one factor is market manipulation, like spoofing. JP Morgan itself actually paid a huge fine for it. These sudden drops also trigger margin calls, creating this cascade of forced selling from traders. Some analysts call this shaking out the froth. It's designed to make smaller investors panic and sell. This all creates this weird disconnect. The paper price can crash while physical demand is actually soaring. It really helps to think of it like a game with a bunch of different players and goals. You've got banks, hedge funds, industrial buyers, and you, the retail investor, all with conflicting incentives. For the big players, a crash can be a good thing. It lets them profit on shorts and buy cheaper metal. So who gets hurt? Often, it's the retail investor who is scared into selling at the bottom. So how do you cut through all that noise? What are the signals the pros say to actually watch? These signals give you a much clearer picture of what's happening with physical demand, not just paper prices. Which leaves us with one last question. In a market like this, what's the real risk? Being wrong or just being shaken out?